everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And, wow, it's been a while. Well, we'll get on with the trip here, and then we'll get on. We'll explain what happened, where we are, and what we got. So, we're at Powder River, ATS expansion site. We got a B double on here, and we are going to pick up a load of, I can't remember, is it soybeans? Might be soybeans. Going up to Bozeman. So let's get going with this dynamic load. Not sure what the volumes are like or anything. I've had to reset everything. So the whole darn shooting match. Oh, that thing's a little low. That just magically went right through it. Yeah, it's not wheat, that's for sure. And my tablet's not going for some reason. I wonder if I just restarted it. Well, that's taking a long time to load. Ooh, this thing isn't charging. I should do it.
The time
There
has
we are.
arrived, President Wazer. The world awaits your command.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I've got to set up SimDash again. Oh my God. It's been just too frantic. It's after midnight on Sunday, so it's Monday morning. And I've finally gotten to the point where I can potentially do a video for you. Now, I don't have my filters going on the audio.
Continue straight.
No idea. It probably sounds terrible. I haven't had a chance to redo it. Probably really loud. My voice is probably too loud. Maybe just move the mic away a bit. Just looking at the meters. Wow. What's it doing? I better check and see what kind of transmission we got going here. Options. '18 speed. Clutch or throttle. That should be all good. What happened there? The range didn't want to go. I'll try it again. Oh, the splitter's not working. Neither's the range. Okay, hang on. God darn it. Controls. Probably have to set shifter toggle 1. There we go. Now I hope those are the right ones. If I got it in the right order, let's find out. Quite a line up behind us. Okay, so didn't have a split there. Okay, so I split gears there at the... I changed the range with the splitter, so we got that backwards. We got to do the range first. Options. Controls. So it's the range first. And then the toggle. There we go. Now we'll be driving. Oh boy, sorry about that. Now we're going to get in a race with this guy, trying to get going. Should have stayed in the middle of the road. Well, as you can tell, the game looks pretty good. Yeah, should stay in the middle of the road. Oh, darn it. So I'm getting right here. We're in the cab. It is the K100 though, but we are getting 160 frames a second in the cab. I got it limited to 165. GPU's working at 100%. CPU's at like 19, 20. You might be able to see that overlay at the top of the screen. All the stats on it. Yeah, it's running pretty good. So I ended up so the problem was with all the flickering and all the other nonsense going on. Turns out it was my Windows installation.
Continue straight.
So here's a lesson for you. If you're kind of like me and you keep a PC going for a long time and you just keep changing parts, that's really hard on Windows. And this version of Windows started out as Windows 10 a long time ago. It got migrated up to Windows 11, and I just kept moving it from drive to drive and changing all the hardware all the time. And so the first so we tried everything under the sun. Well, I was missing making videos. And what is this? What is going on here? Okay, I'm gonna get around this guy. So anyway, yeah, I tried everything I could think of, everything Tommy and Eric could think of, and boy, those guys had some really good ideas. And I gotta take a moment here and just thank them for the amount of time they spent with me. It was unbelievable. And at the end of the day, got it fixed. And what it took to fix it was updating the BIOS, even though it's a pretty new motherboard. And did that, and then I got a new C drive, last week. I put the operating system on it, but it still didn't work that great because I did a clone. And so I cloned all the problems. And so Tommy suggested so it was Eric who was onto the BIOS.
Keep right.
And that
And
actually made a difference. But it's still, after a couple hundred miles, I was getting the flickering again.
Turn right.
So and Tommy suggested, you should just re-image it. That's what I did, and I got, it took a long time because
Straight.
with the amount of times it's been upgraded, I had to get a hold of Windows or Microsoft to get the activation done again. And that was a dog and pony show. So that took a little while to get done. And, but anyway, at the end of the day, it's running again. Running very well. We've got quite a bit of scenery here right now, so we're at 145 FPS, but it's smooth as glass. So I'm finally getting what I paid for with that expensive video card. And the CPU and motherboard upgrade. And the other thing I'd done, and Jose pointed this out, and thanks to him for that, gave me 4 commands. We tried them in convoy while I was suffering away, and we did that Ruta 32-person convoy on Saturday. We went from Prudhoe Bay to Cedral, Mexico, 5,333 miles. There's 12 of us. That was pretty cool. But, it was a bummer because there I am bothering everybody with the problems I was having with the PC. And, I feel like such a putz about it. Gotta apologize to you guys. Gotta apologize to SCS for going, what have they changed? And, thinking it was all, things were good and then it was bad. And, a complete fool. Like, I don't know how else to, can't sugarcoat it. I was an idiot. So I guess lesson learned. I'm going to have to smarten up and take better care of the PC. You can't just run it. It needs maintenance. So, but at the end of the day, those lessons I learned can be lessons and you guys can steer clear of. And I think in the Discord, somebody put those, dudes, come on. What's going on here? I'm gonna just run him off the road here. Not really in a mood for this. I'm pretty tired, to tell you the truth. This guy's gonna want to come over here, so we'll just get over here for a bit. Let's look out here and see if we can go around this guy. We gotta get a move on here because we got a fair distance to go. We're gonna do a little cannonball action here. So it's quite a ordeal getting everything going again.
Continue straight.
Well, like I say, I don't have the Sim Dash installed yet. I think I got the software downloaded, but there's so many things to do when you blow it all up. It takes quite a while, but the upshot is you get a pretty smooth running machine. It's all said and done. I did get Trucksbook reinstalled in Truckee and got my Stream Deck going again. You might notice a difference in the pattern of the buttons. Started from scratch with that too. I've got my home screen for driving. a bunch of the F keys and Truckee dispatch is on there. The 0 and Control F9. The Alt Tab. The Dev Console. And then my next screen is my recording. Taking a photo while driving. Got Alt Tab on every screen to get back. Or to go to the desktop. And I got streaming keys here. And then the next one is just a work in progress. And this is all about the GPU and Truckee. And being able to bring up the screens and do stuff. Can also do the overlay from this screen on the metrics up there. But, you know, I had a whole bunch of screens in there that are gone.
Continue straight.
Like various aircraft from X-Plane 11. I even had some, I think I had some from, not mistaken, I had a few in for Flight Sim 2020. Oh, excuse me.
Continue straight.
I had some in there for a couple screens for Farm Sim 22. Because it's pretty neat. Like with the Stream Deck, you can do the multi keys. Like it takes a couple keystrokes. We got one here that's 3 keystrokes. The far right one here, when you run Truckee and you get that helper screen pops up. Well, for me, I have it popping up on the second monitor, but it goes right over top. Even if it's minimized, it goes over top of a chunk of the OBS screen for the recording, so I can see what's going on. So if it does that, I just hit that key and it'll go away. In fact, I could probably, can I toggle it? Oops. Yikes. Oh, don't do that. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Yikes. Oh, that was stupid. What do I got to do to get it back? I'm on the brakes. Oh, shoot. No. Oh, shoot. I forget how to get out of this problem. Can't shut the engine off. Can't do anything. Oh, there's a way to do it. It's a disaster, folks. Well, I'll pause recording while I figure out how to get out of this problem. Okay, well, I just got towed to service. Looks like I'm over at Grey Bull. 27% damage. Oh, it says 16. But, 27 there. Yeah, we'll repair all. Oh, boy. And, what was that? Yeah, there we go. Let's, back on the road. Wow. Yeah, so that's no good. You can't hit that screen or hit a key while you're going. Lesson learned. Okay. Nothing behind us. Oh, parking brake. Parking brake. Oh. Can't tell. I don't have it. My screen doesn't show when it's disengaged.
Make a U-turn. Let's keep our enemies guessing.
Oh, gotta get rid of that screen. So I lost all my mod profiles and everything, so quickest way to get going again was to just
Turn right.
do the
Turn right.
mod order for the free HCT3. So that's what I'm in right now is HCT3 mod order. I added something to it. I added Recon's cargo mod for the pay servers. I don't know why I did that. I should, because there's no pay trailers in here. That was kind of pointless. Well, let's get on with it here. We got the 444 Cummins going here. This is going to be a really long video. Oh boy, kind of makes up for not making any for a while.
Turn right.
12:30 at night or in the morning or whatever. Still going to have to render this thing. That's kind of a bummer. The longer it is, the longer it takes to render. But I really owe you guys both an apology and a video. That was about the lowest I've seen the frames right there. All those vehicles going by. It's at 129. But boy, that's pretty good. And if I know people are going to be saying, well, I locked my game at 60 and I'm happy. Well, yeah, it's makes a lot of sense. But if I put my game at 60, my GPU is virtually doing nothing. And it has so much potential that I've got to turn it all up, or else it'll be, so right now it's using 339 watts, and it's a beast, you know, and I spent the money on it to get performance out of it, and you gotta have it cranked, or else it'll sit there. When I have it at 60 frames per second, it's using about 140 watts. So, and the GPU utilization's down around 60. But at the same time, the CPU utilization goes up a little bit. But if you've got a good video card, you want it doing the work. Take it all off of the CPU. So that's what it's doing. And I don't have the video card cranked in any way. It's on a default setting. So it's all in game. Eric was pretty good and explained to me that the scaling at 200% it matches up with 4K, which is a 1440, or is that 2K? Yeah, 2K. Which is 1440, and I upscale the videos to 4K in rendering. So there's no point in running the scaling at 400, but I'm still convinced it looks better at 400. Like that green on that building right there.
Straight.
There's all that flashing on that building, that wouldn't happen, I don't think, at 400. I was going to say, if we're stopped at that light for a minute, I would go and crank it up to 400 to see if we can stop the light. Going to do that. Oh, I got to get some kind of a normal sleep cycle going. Oh yeah, the destination is K&D Grains or whatever, K&D Ranch Farm in Bozeman. We've been to there, coming from the north a few times lately. I mean, the fence along the side there looks pretty good. I think everything looks good. Hopefully I've got the OBS settings right. I had to do that from scratch too. So, and same's going to happen with Resolve when I get DaVinci sparked up here.
Continue straight.
To render the video.
Keep right. And then continue straight. Continue straight.
Yeah, I was talking about Jose's settings, and there's 4 of them, and they are all to do with deleting accumulated cache items in 4 different areas on the PC. And my God, I had a lot on mine. So another case of just, it's just this whole thing, the way I'm going about things,
Keep right.
just pounding away all day, doing my thing, and gotta slow down a bit and take care of things that matter, like the PCs. Maybe even myself a bit. Certainly gonna try and catch some meaningful rest here in the coming week. Not a good week to be all this tired. It's Stampede started here officially yesterday. I haven't even watched any of the rodeo events I usually like to do. I guess I'll have to catch up tomorrow. I really need to make an effort to get the videos done and rendered, uploaded before supper time every day. Get them done during the day instead of just going flat out skidding all day, or lately troubleshooting. But I mean, and I had the thought that what I should do is put a reminder notice popping up on my phone once a week to do those, and I'll have the commands in there to do the maintenance that Jose suggested. He's an awfully nice fella. He was in our 12-person convoy the other day. And that actually went really well. It's not all as crazy as you think it'd be.
Keep right. Hand pin, turn right.
Well, I guess I can bring up that screen I never use to check on things. Where is that? That's right here, isn't it? Oh, I got the wrong mode on there. Oh, it says, what do we got? 137 miles to go. I don't know. Been quite a while since I've driven this engine too. It's kind of nice. I was going to drive the Viper, but then I realized cab over Monday. Might have missed the last one, and obviously missed B double Sunday yesterday. So we got them both going here. Didn't get that skin out. That's pretty much done. The Green Lantern for route is 379/389. It's as good as done. I just got to move the script on the toolbox or step up a bit, and it'll be good. So I think also just a little lesson here that you can go and take that. If you blew your PC up and you wanted to get going again, here's one way to do it. Just do what I did and go grab the download of the HCT3 free convoy mods. Just throw all those mods in your mod folder and give her. You got mod trucks and got some trailers, got a whole bunch of skins. What trucks do we have in here? Harvin's FLB. This is Overfloater's K100. Got the drum add-on for it. We got the Viper, and we've got the Mac R with dealing add-on, and we've got dealing superliner. It's not like there isn't any choices. There's some cool vehicles. Boy, I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes open, honestly. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that's what happened back there. I fell asleep. Yeah, that's it. Went off the road. Put her in the rhubarb. But, yeah, it's been tough. But, hey, I'm the author of my own misfortune in this instance, that's for sure. It's not much different. Oh, it's going up. It's just steadily going up. That's going up and down a bit. So 5 to 10 frames better out here. But boy, it looks good. Can't wait to get JBX and PNG going again. I looked at my Google Drives, I couldn't find my JBX. Don't know what happened there. Gonna have to have a harder look. So I'm running the graphics. Yeah, see, there's flickering on those little posts right there. God darn it, we're almost at the end of the trip. Let's see what happens if we go to scaling at 400. Could go 300. Let's just shoot it right up to 400. See if it does the frame rates too. It'll hurt the frame rates. We got this pretty wild frame rate going. 140 in the truck. Yeah, so now it's down to 105, 104 in the truck. It's down 35 frames. But those little posts along the side of the road, dead still. The wattage didn't go up on the usage. That's cool. CPU usage went down. That's interesting. Yeah, we're at 100 frames, 103 frames. But I mean, there's not much better you can do on the picture. There's no wiggly wobbly stuff. Would have been interesting to see. Maybe we'll see a building.
Keep right.
Kind of like we saw in Cody there,
Right.
where we had that green building with the big window frames or whatever, decoration, whatever it was. It was really flickering. But yeah, she's pretty rock steady here at this setting.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Yeah, I'm happy it's not using any more power.
Turn right.
If it was, I'd probably turn it back. Could try 300 and see how that looks. But this looks nice and steady.
Keep right.
It's a neat little entrance into Bozeman when you come off the highway there. We're going to go around the corner and here's the town. It's kind of neat. I like it. Let's jump outside here and have a look at these buildings. See if anything flickers here. Or wiggles, you know what I mean? That sort of shimmering effect you get. I keep saying flickering because I must have said that word 500 times last week. Well, everything is pretty steady. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like this. Oh, there's our green power lines look great. That guy's pretty opportunistic. Oh, I didn't take a photo. Oh, the trailer's down at the front end. That is weird. When you do the dynamic loading on a B double, the front goes down. The front of the rear trailer sinks over the fifth wheel a bit. What do we got in the back? We got Smarties wheels all around. Oh no, we got Alcoas from the 1.3 pack on the front because those Smartie wheels. God dang it! I tried them anyway just to see what happened. And front wheels look horrible. I just don't understand. I can't even make them like the back ones. Look at the trailer wheels and the rear wheels in the truck. They're clean. If you only look at your truck in pictures, his front wheels are fine. But if you look at them when they're turning, pretty grody. Good old K100. Grey Ghost skin, of course, the truck and trailer. Those skins are up at Steam. The other thing that's really cool, I noticed, is when you
Continue straight.
like when you're sitting in the truck and you watch somebody drive by, it's just super smooth. Just a long time coming. So any of you guys out there with the stuttering problem and everything else, might want to take stock of where you've been with your PC. Now, if it's fairly new and you haven't upgraded the operating system from Windows 10, it's not that old. If it's newer, and you're confident that and the condition of your drive that's running the game is in good shape, as far as you know, and not too full, check that memory thing out. I'm pretty sure somebody put a link to it on the Discord. If they didn't, I'll try and remember to do it. The commands you run from the run window. And if you're running Windows 11 and you want to get that run window that you need to type it in, all you got to do is right-click on the Windows button you used to go to shut down or apps. Right-click it. Like one or two items up is run. And that's a little window. You click on it, there'll be a little window.
Turn right.
You can type some commands in those 4 commands to clear the cache. A super good idea. And I think that maintenance thing maybe could go a long way to helping some of you. And some of you, it's just going to be, potentially, PCs are getting on a bit. Which happens, like not everybody. You can't have an up-to-date PC all the time. It gets out of date. It happens, and you eventually gotta update it. But I wonder what unloading's gonna be like. I think I brought a grain wagon up here the other day. We came down from maybe Might have been that load of wheat from the combine, not sure. Oh, okay, where should I place it? They don't give us... What? That's strange. We didn't get a hard parking option. So much for B-double Monday. Hey, there's a grain hopper with his lid off. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Well, what happened to the cargo? Oh, we got excellent. It didn't count that damage. Well, maybe we didn't damage the cargo. Awesome. Okay, well, there's a video finally. Sorry for the delay, guys. It was, oh boy, I can't believe. Oh, look at that terrain gap right there. Recon. Dude. Or driver 47. Somebody. Calling all mappers. But anyway, yep, good old K100, and good to be back in the saddle. It was really nice to do a drive, and with this system, with it got good components in it. It just wasn't making sense. That it wasn't working. So we're on the right track. Going to be on a maintenance regimen from here on in, and time to get back to skinning. So. As always, really appreciate you guys following along. And once again, sorry for all the mess that's been going on for the last while. And hands up, it's my fault. So, lesson learned. Let's move forward. Catch you on the next one, and bye for now.